couple of more speakers, and then I'm going to actually obviously try and we can do some chanting and let them know exactly why we're here. If they're not listening to the individuals, then maybe they'll listen to us collectively. I'm really pleased to have here today Max Watson. Max is the Unison Branch Secretary at London Metropolitan University, where they've always also had a campaign in relationship to their cleaners. They've also recently had to confront the horror of the UK Border Agency actually essentially almost closing the university down. He's also on the National Executive Committee of Unison for Higher Education, and he's here to show the support of our union and actually our activists for this campaign and for everybody that and everything that it stands for. So Max, can you say a few words?
Sandy, thanks. Gracias, amigos y compañeros. No hablo un poquito español. Solamente, nada más. Solidaridad y dignidad. We're not talking about sick pay and holidays and pensions. We're talking about justice. We're talking about justice in the workplace. And I'm very honoured to be here to listen to Lenin and to remember Stalin before him, by the way. And to remember all that's gone on at SOAS over the years, because whenever we look at our own conditions at London Met, and whenever we talk about our campaign, as I was doing this morning with my comrades from the cleaning section, we look to SOAS or to Senate House for inspiration. We really do. So being here, I'm not here to support you. I'm hearing inspiration from you. I'm hearing this is the way we need to go. This is the way the union needs to be. Unison must learn the lessons of SOAS. Unison nationally must learn and take inspiration and follow the lead of Lenin and all of you here today fighting for justice in the workplace. Because without justice we cannot look ourselves in the eye. I cannot look myself in the eye knowing that I get 6 months full pay on sick if I go ill. And 6 months after that on half pay up to a year. When my cleaners get nothing. There's nothing in the branch at London Met, and that's what we're focusing on is sick pay. And I'm here to say we stand shoulder to shoulder with you. We want to work together because we're isolated, fighting alone at London Met. We want to work with the support of SOAS and with the support of Senate House. I come here with a hand of friendship. I'm honoured to be here. Solidarity forever. Onwards until victory always. Solidarity.
Might be hearing us now. I just wanted to introduce Emily. Ed's a long-time campaigner for the Justice for Cleaners campaign. He was also stood with us when we had the disgraceful UK Border Agency raid and was instrumental for the Students' Union renaming G2 in honour of the son that was born to the pregnant woman that was deported in such vicious circumstances by the authorities 2 years ago. Ed has witnessed firsthand some of the experiences and indignity that our cleaners face, and he just wanted to say a few words in support of our campaign, but also as a witness to how many steps we've made forwards, but where we've had to come from. Ed.
Thank you. Is this on? Is this on? Is it on?
Yeah, press the orange button.
Press the orange button. Right.
The one at the front.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, okay, we got it. Don't know about the technology. Okay, not a big speech, a very simple point. Respect for our cleaners. When Paul Webley makes his introductory speeches for the newly incoming students who arrive at SOAS every year, I think that one of the things that he ought to tell them as part of what they learn about the SOAS community is respect the people who work here. Yeah. Respect the cleaners. Because the lady who you pass in the lift with the trolley, whom you ignore and pretend that she is not there, is the lady who will be putting her hand down the toilet in order to clean the toilet after you've finished in it, okay? Just remember that. Fundamental material question. So that's my message for Paul Webley. Now a simple point. Up until last year, let us talk about respect for our cleaners. Up until last year, our cleaners had to change out of their work clothes in the public area down on the basement level. Their lockers were there, and you would walk past seeing cleaners changing their clothes there in public. That is a sign of the kind of respect that SOAS has had for their cleaners. Fortunately, that situation has now changed, and that is now no longer happening. In the line of respect for our cleaners, the student union has had 2 votes so far that the room which is known as G2 should be renamed the Lucas Lecture Theatre. Lucas is the name of the child who was born to one of our cleaners who was deported in that disgraceful immigration authorities raid on SOAS, which was done with the full connivance of SOAS authority. 9 of our cleaners were deported. 1 of them was 6 months pregnant, put on an aeroplane and deported out of the country. Lucas is the name of the child who was born to her. We are campaigning for G2 to be renamed the Lucas Lecture Theatre. We have this because I know SOAS has rebranded itself and would like to lose its past. We believe in historical memory. We believe that you can't erase what has happened in the past. We believe that we should look the past in the eye. To that point, when, or even before, G2 is renamed, we think it would be appropriate to have a little plaque with the name of those cleaners who were arrested and deported from SOAS on that occasion, put up in that room for all of future posterity. Thank you.